Hi guys, welcome to today's session. Thank you all for your responses on yesterday. And our yesterday's quiz question was MG Narega is managed by which ministry? And it is by Ministry of Rural Development. That is the right answer. Let's now start today's session. First question for the day with reference to Open Skies Treaty, often seen in the news. Consider the following statement. Statement 1. It is an agreement that allows its member countries to monitor arms development by conducting surveillance flights over each other's territories. Statement 2. India is not a member to this treaty. Statement 3. It was first proposed by International Civil Aviation Organization. So select the correct answer using the codes given below. Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, and option D 1, 2 and 3. Guys, the correct answer here is, it is option A 1 and 2 only. Guys, it is an agreement between 35 participating countries. One country, Kyrgyzstan, signed the treaty but has not yet ratified it, and including Kyrgyzstan there is 35 countries, and it allows countries to monitor signatories' arms development by conducting surveillance flights over each other's territories. And the idea behind of this treaty was first proposed in the early years of Cold War, and it was proposed by former US President Dwight Eisenhower, not by International Civil Aviation Organization. It is by former US President only, and it came into existence decades later and was signed in 1992 during the senior George Bush presidency and after the Soviet Union had collapsed. So it allows its 34 signatories to conduct unarmed flights over the territory of treaty countries, and the treaty was designed to enhance mutual understanding and confidence by giving all participants, regardless of size, a direct role in gathering information through aerial imaging on military forces and activities of concern to them. So that was the purpose of this treaty. Recently, our friend Mr. Trump has announced that USA will exit Open Skies Treaty. The reason is that they're saying it is due to continuous violation of treaty by Russia and changes in the security environment. USA's stand is that it blamed Russia for restricting US flyovers in neighbor Georgia, and there is one Russian military enclave in Kaliningrad. You can see the map of Kaliningrad here. Even though this area is separated from Russian mainland, this area is still under Russian control, and it is Russia's military enclave. US wanted surveillance over this part of Russia under the Open Skies Treaty, but Russia denied permission. This became contention point between US and Russia, and US stating this as a reason to back out from Open Skies Treaty. And also US saying that Russia intends to annex the Crimean Peninsula and has designated an Open Skies refueling airfield in this region. And Russia's stand is that Russia denied the allegations and warned that the withdrawal will affect the interest of all 35 participating countries. And Russia is saying it can be noted that USA has used the treaty more intensively than Russia. Between 2002 and 2016, US flew 196 flights over Russia compared to 71 flights flown by Russia. So that is Russia's reply, and that is the issue overall. And India is not a party to it. Please remember that. And it is an IR topic also, guys. You can expect a question in mains. And it's time for quiz question. There is one treaty called another treaty called New Start Treaty, which often comes in news. So it is on measures for reduction and limitations of strategic offensive arms. And our question is, it is between which countries? New Start Treaty is between which countries? Please post your answers in the comment section, guys. We'll now move to second question. Second question is with reference to KUDO Initiative. Recently seen in the news, consider the following statement. Statement 1, it is a crowd-funded initiative of Government of Manipur. Statement 2, the initiative entails ensuring food supplies and health services for the LGBTQI plus community, people living with HIV, daily wage earners, children and adolescents. Which of the above statements is are correct? Option A 1 only, option B 2 only, option C both 1 and 2, and option D neither 1 nor 2. Guys, the correct answer here is it is option B 2 only. Guys, KUDO is a crowd-funded initiative started by an Imphal-based NGO called IAS. The initiative entails ensuring food, health and hygiene of the LGBTQI plus community, people living with HIV, daily wage earners, children and adolescents. And also this NGO had created India's first transgender football team. So very progressive initiatives. And recently UN lauded Manipur's KUDO initiative among top 10 global initiatives for an inclusive fight against COVID-19 pandemic. That was in news. That's why this question is asked. Moving to the last question for the day. Last question is with reference to Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty (CTBT). Consider the following statements. Statement 1. It is the treaty banning all nuclear explosions everywhere by everyone. Statement 2. The treaty was negotiated at the Conference on Disarmament in Geneva and adopted by the United Nations General Assembly. And statement 3. India has not yet signed the treaty. So which of the above statements is are correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and 3. Guys, here all the above statements are correct. So our answer comes option D 1, 2 and 3. It is the treaty banning all nuclear explosions everywhere by everyone. We have discussed this topic a couple of times before also. The treaty was negotiated at the Conference on Disarmament in Geneva and adopted by United Nations General Assembly, and it opened for signature on 24th September 1996. The treaty's entry into force depends on 44 specific states that must have signed and ratified the treaty. Then only the treaty comes into force. These states had nuclear facilities at the time the treaty was negotiated and adopted, and as of August 2011, 35 of these 44 states have ratified the treaty. 9 states still need to do so: China, Republic of Korea, and Egypt, India, Indonesia, Iran, Israel, Pakistan and the US. These are the 9 states yet to ratify this treaty. And India, North Korea and Pakistan have not yet signed the treaty. And all 44 states are listed in the treaty's Annex 2. So that is about the member countries. And this treaty is important because this CTBT is the last barrier on the way to develop nuclear weapons. It curbs the development of nuclear weapons and improvement of existing nuclear weapon designs. And the treaty provides a legally binding norm against nuclear testing. Hence, this treaty helps prevent human suffering and environmental damages caused by nuclear testing. And that is the importance of CTBT treaty. And that is it. That's all for today, guys. We'll meet tomorrow with another set of questions. Please post answer to the quiz question and your scores in the comment section. Thank you for watching.